Welcome to the fourth episode of my weekly podcast, Soul Ventures. Episode 4, Rainbow Resonance. The winter months can feel long and dark sometimes, and you might be in a place where you've got the glooms. It's easy to get lost in a sense of fear when you focus on the darkness. Today, I'm going to give you a tonic, some true food for the soul. If you need something to warm you up, a quick and easy energy boost, bit of a pickup, then this is the podcast for you. I'm here to take your hand and help you find your true colours. I'd like you to think of this podcast as a kind of travel guide for the soul. If you're listening to this, we have already connected and you're in the right place. There is a language that you already know how to speak. You might have forgotten. When you understand this language better, you will have access to a wealth of information that will make your journey here on Earth much more enjoyable. I'm Jenny Wilson, travel guide for the soul, and I invite you to join me on an expedition to discover what your soul yearns to tell you. The best part? You can do it right now. I'd like to take you on a rainbow adventure without even getting caught in the rain. I'll even show you how to find your very own pot of gold at the end of it. Once you start exploring with me, you will reconnect with the true essence of you, that what makes you, you. And you'll realize that wherever you are on this round, beautiful planet, all roads lead you home. So let's enjoy the ride. Are you ready? Part 1. Full spectrum living. For as long as there have been light and water on this planet, there have been rainbows. And for as long as there have been rainbows, humans have been captivated by these ethereal bridges between heaven and earth. Rainbows are symbols of hope, of better things to come after a period of difficulty. They symbolize diversity, bringing together different elements to produce something beautiful. Their beauty is in the diversity of their colours. Each component colour of the rainbow is present and familiar to us. And they symbolise the transient nature of beauty and of life itself. We enjoy them fleetingly, and then, like whispers, they melt away. Perhaps they represent a bridge from here to somewhere else, tantalisingly close, but just beyond our reach. Rainbows are formed when light from the sun passes through water droplets in the Earth's atmosphere. Each little droplet then refracts, reflects, and disperses this light into the component colours of a rainbow. Even after all my years on this planet, I still get a little thrill when I see one. As children, we delight in rainbows. I like to think that they never really lose their magic and have the ability to delight us all throughout every stage of our lives, stirring something in every one of us. I like to think of colours as a tonic for the soul. We instinctively know which one we are in need of at any particular time, just by virtue of the fact that we are drawn to particular shades at various moments of our lives. You might sometimes, for example, notice red more than usual, or it jumps out at you surprisingly in ways you might not be aware of. Walking along the street, you might notice more red cars than usual, for example. Colour speaks to the very core of what makes us us and affects us in a variety of surprising ways. For the next few minutes, I'd like to take you on a little journey to dive into this most vibrant and energetic of colours, the red ray. If you'll allow me, I will guide you in a very small visualization so that you can experience the warmth and energy of the colour red. And If you're feeling more adventurous, I'll point you to my free rainbow audio meditation so that you can experience a full spectrum boost and feed your soul all the colours of the rainbow. Part 2, A Feast for the Soul, Red. I love a bit of woo. If you do too, then welcome. This is the first part of my full rainbow meditation that's available to listen to on my YouTube channel, or WooTube channel if you prefer. I should say at this point, for the next 2 minutes, if you're listening to this when you're driving, please don't attempt to do the visualization. This part is only intended if it's safe for you to close your eyes and let your mind wander for a minute or two. So with your permission, I'm going to take you on a little red rainbow adventure. Are you ready? Imagine you're standing right underneath the most beautiful rainbow you have ever seen. The sky is bright and blue, and the grass beneath your feet is soft and green. The red band of the rainbow starts to move, jumps out of the rainbow, and forms a bright red ball in front of you. The ball begins to dance. You reach out and decide to throw it up in the air. Up it goes, then back it lands in your hands. Your hands are getting warmer and are starting to tingle. You can see little beams of red light coming from the tips of your fingers. They shine like magic wands. You have magic right in the palm of your hands. The ball falls to your feet, and you smile as it drops a red flower that lands softly at your feet. The red ball floats back up and smiles at you before jumping up into the rainbow, safely back in place. You smile back at the red band and thank it for the red flower. Up above you, the blue sky stretches as far as your eyes can see. You feel safe. All is well. When you're ready, come back into the room and back into your body. Part 3, Red and its meaning. Colour is light, and light is energy. In fact, everything is energy. Every colour has its own particular energetic frequency, and we instinctively respond to these vibrations. Take the colour red, for example. It lies right at the top of the rainbow. This exciting colour is the colour of taking action, of courage, of power. It's like a laser pointer directing our attention, commanding our attention. The warm red blood that flows through our veins and pumps our hearts enables us to function. Think of a red racing car tearing round a racetrack, or a bunch of red roses, a vivid symbol of passion. Red is a stimulating and warming colour. Perhaps if you are drawn to this colour, you are looking for a little excitement or warmth in your life. Also, the idea of security is very important to you. Security in all senses of the word. Physical security, having your immediate physical needs met, emotional security, and financial security. And in times of change and upheaval, a sense of security becomes even more important to us. Being aware of what our soul is trying to tell us is like rediscovering that you're already fluent in a language you didn't know you knew. The language of colour speaks to us on every level, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. If you've ever felt a resonance with a particular shade, then I have something else for you. I've written a free ebook called The Hidden Language of Colour, What Your Soul is Trying to Tell You. It's available to download from my website at www.IamJennyWilson.com and will explain exactly what your particular colour preference means for you. You might be surprised. And if you're looking for your very own pot of gold, your hidden treasure, then my Soul Treasure Map is for you. It's a short online program that will reveal your unique true colours, enable you to understand your gifts, and guide you in the direction of your true purpose, your pot of gold. Details on my website at www.IamJennyWilson.com. So there we have it. The key points from today's episode are rainbows and their transient full spectrum beauty symbolise the hope of better things to come. The warming colour of red is the colour of action and of getting things done. And every colour of the rainbow has a different message for us that our soul instinctively knows. You have so much inner wisdom available to you when you tap into your subconscious and listen to what it wants to tell you. And I'm here to help you remember it. My intention over the course of these episodes is to get you back on track so that you can enjoy the rest of your journey here on Earth. In the next episode, I'll be talking more about what your soul wants you to know. Until then, happy traveling. If you enjoyed this episode, you're very welcome to subscribe to my podcast. If you know somebody else who might be interested in it, feel free to share it with them. To find out more, visit my website at www.IamJennyWilson.com. Here you can find details of how you can download my free PDF ebook, The Hidden Language of Colour. Just follow the free ebook link. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can also enjoy my full rainbow audio meditation and give your soul a tonic on every level. You can also follow me on Instagram at IamJennyWilson. Let's reconnect next time and explore more of the universal language of the soul. In the meantime, keep expanding and enjoy the journey.